This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust up.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. This is a surprise guest visit right here, Heather B.
I love it.
6-time All-NBA. 8-time NBA All-Star. NBA Rookie Challenge MVP. 2-time NBA Western Conference Player of the Month. 3 times NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Month. 10-time NBA Western Conference. The list goes on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our most athletic citizens of all time.
Easily.
And tallest.
True.
The one and only Carmelo Anthony.
Thank you. Yo, look, I needed this right here, man, because I've been going since 7:30 this morning.
Really?
The energy is impeccable in here, so I needed this.
Yeah, man, you know Melo, ever since I think it was, which All-Star? I don't know which All-Star game it was. We were
Right
down
about
there.
3 years ago.
And then I was interviewing you, and I was like, yo, Melo, you listen to the show? Yeah, man, everybody listen to the show. You know I'm a citizen, Sway. We've been playing that same drop for about 3 years, man. You gotta help us refresh that drop, man.
Yeah,
okay?
I got you.
Before it's all over. But when Melo walked in, I said, man, we got to throw a beat on, see if he got bars. And you said, man, this is the real hot seat.
This is the hot seat, but there's no bars coming from me.
There's no bars coming from you.
At all.
All right. But
all.
Then to talk about that other hot seat, you're doing something interesting with Gillette, right?
We switching it up.
Okay.
We teamed up. I teamed up with Gillette. Today what we're doing in Grand Central is we getting a bunch of unsuspected men to come along and just sit them down on the hot seat. So we're going to give them a polygraph test.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh,
and the object of it to see how your body react under pressure.
Okay.
And what it takes. How long does it take you to feel under pressure?
Okay.
And for the Gillette gel, the deodorant, and see if it maintains it when it kicks in. It's supposed to kick in when you start feeling
when
that
you
hot
start
seat.
sweating, right?
Absolutely.
It's that strong. That's
It's
clear
that strong.
gel. That's the clear
Yeah,
gel.
and I got it on right now.
Okay.
Not because of the Gillette people's right here rolling with me, but I'm a fan of it. I feel connected. I feel connected with it.
So what kind of questions are you going to ask?
Right.
It depends on who, I got to check the vibe out of the person.
Like if Sway was there, what would you ask him? Did he really want to punch Kanye in the face?
Man. You know what?
That was a good one, Heather.
Wow.
Make him
the
feel
test
like
would have been like this.
All right. Okay. Then. Okay.
Gotta get you sweating.
So then let me ask Melo a question. See if he starts sweating.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I gotta stay mellow.
Okay.
Man.
All right. One of these rumors that's been circulating. Okay.
Which one?
About coach.
Who's
going to be the next coach? Who would you like to see be a coach of New York Knicks?
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Give you choices: Mark Jackson or Luke Walton.
It's hard to make a decision on that one.
We'll wait.
I'm gonna pass on that question. Like I said, this is the hot seat over here.
Yeah. Okay. With our players. So wasn't it something about Mike Conley or something?
But you know what? Mike Conley wasn't new. But me and Sway, and I don't know if we told you this before. We had a chance to meet Kristaps Porzingis. Like he was walking through the hallways unsigned right before he got there. He was like, "You don't want to come on Sway in the morning? 5 fingers of death." He's like, "Who are you? Where you from?"
Nah, that's because that's what we do. I mean, we live like that in the locker room.
Okay,
really?
You know what I mean? So Kristaps coming into a good environment. We
Mm-hmm.
rub off on him.
Okay, and so he be spitting though.
I mean, I don't know what he doing his off time.
Yeah, in the locker room, y'all be rapping like y'all be. I'm not going to.
You get some of the basketball players that think they got bars. They give you 2-3 lines. I don't know if they bars. They give you couple lines here and there.
Yeah, D. Lillard started that 4-bar Friday. Now everybody think they can get away with 4 bars.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't disrespect the game like that. I'm a fan of the game. I'm a hip hop head, so
he truly is, right?
I can't disrespect the game like that.
I'm gonna keep you in the hot seat. All right. You're a hip hop head. Drake is at the top of the game.
Yeah.
Kendrick's at the top of the game. Big Sean, J. Cole. Who you think is that?
Melo was like,
I already
"Damn,
knew you was going with this.
Like if you had to pick one of them to be on your team based on their rap prowess, who would it be? Who would you put on the Knicks?
Out of who? Those 4?
Out of those 4.
Wow.
You got to answer one of these questions, man.
Word.
You know what? I'm a J. Cole fan.
Okay.
I'm a J. Cole fan just for the simple fact that what he did with that album with no
Yeah.
singles, like nobody does that no more in this day and age.
Yeah.
And for him to do that, and it started picking up organically and naturally, and for him not to even, he just put it out.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what he was doing. He didn't promote it. He just put it out. So I think that grind right there is more respected than a lot of the other grinds that's out there. And I think people should take their hat off to J. Cole for that.
Oh, okay. I
Forest
like
Hills
that.
Drive.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I'm from Oakland, Mello. And need I say more?
My
That is-
sister was talking about Yay area on the way in.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yay! Yay! Did she do that? Yay! That's that
she
yay
tried
cry.
to.
That's
She
that yay
tried
cry.
to. She tried to.
But I've been watching Kyrie Irving lately, and he's just just playing phenomenal. It's good to see him healthy this time around. Last year around the playoffs and around the championship, he was injured. And then of course Steph Curry, I'm a gigantic fan of his. Still with you in the hot seat. If you had to pick one, and they could be traded to the Knicks, which one would it be?
It would probably be Kyrie, because I know Golden State ain't getting rid of Steph. It might be a better chance of getting Kyrie than maybe Steph.
Wow. Is there any chance of that?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll stay in my lane, Sway.
I like the way this dude answers, yo.
All right. Okay. First of all, how's the deodorant holding up?
I'm good, man. The pressure ain't spiked yet. I'm still
okay.
Jazzercise.
Give him one,
right
Heather.
now.
Give him one. Jazzercise.
Who you think? I guess I'll keep it in sports. Who you think will come out? I have Toronto coming out the East, and I have the Spurs coming out the West. Of course, Sway. He's just all Bay. He doesn't even want to look at the East. Who would you pick? Just watching everything now. Now they're starting to go to head to the semifinals. Who you got coming out the East? Who you got coming out the West? Just watch it from a fan point of view.
From a fan, I mean, I'm a roll. I got to roll with my brother, Bron. So
Cavs.
I might be a little biased,
Mm-hmm.
but that's family. So I'm gonna go with family.
That's
Go
dope.
with family. I get that.
Yeah.
And then I had the Clippers. We with CP out there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough right now, man. Golden State will always be right there.
Yeah, you hear that?
They will always be right there. But whoever wins the San Antonio OKC series has a chance of coming out.
Really? Yeah. That's right. Because it's
Whoever wins.
OKC.
It's OKC. Mel, I feel
And
like
Miami is not a sleeper either right now.
yeah, but they
not
just
a sleeper.
got Charlotte. They just
Yeah.
It's 7 games in a series. So
Okay, so you got Miami.
Do you think that's too many? While we have you here, like 7. I remember it used to be like 5 or something. You
Used to
think
be
7
5,
is too
and
much
then
for the first round?
I don't think so. I mean,
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Seems long to me.
I feel like Melo
Especially if
wanted.
you losing, you like I want to keep on.
That's what it
I want
is.
to keep on rocking out.
Yeah, give me a shot.
I think the first time we met, I met you with LeBron at the same time. I feel like y'all came up to MTV.
Yeah, we was up there.
Remember
okay.
that? Yeah, they
That
came
was
up.
draft.
That was draft.
That was what?
2000,
14 years ago.
Yeah, that was
13, 14 years
2002.
Yeah. Was Lala? Lala wasn't there though at that time, huh?
She was at
She
MTV.
was at MTV.
Yeah.
Did y'all meet that day?
Nah. She was running from me.
Okay.
She knew I was looking for her, so she was running from me, man.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
No, you got to see these two. Like we was at the college signing day event
Oh, the other day in Harlem.
Yeah, it was the funniest thing. Melo was about to go on stage because all the celebrities was hitting the stage and the kids was going crazy. So Melo, he fly, he put his hood on. It's like, yeah. And La got so mad at him, man, take the hood off. You can't wear the hood.
She said the first lady is over here. I said, yeah, the first lady is she hip. I say that the kids want to see this. The kids don't want nobody coming out there with suits on and all. They about to go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we laugh. I mean, things like that we laugh about all day long. We go back and forth, and that's what makes it great.
That makes it great. Y'all power couple, man. I was watching it because I was there from day one, HB.
You was,
right,
though,
Sway.
Sway. You was.
Yeah,
You
I was before I said I told her, man, I got a good feeling about that dude.
Yeah.
Early on before.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I said, I got a good, and I don't really.
Vibes don't lie, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Vibes don't lie.
Vibes
so.
don't lie. That
dope
energy is
t-shirt.
right. Now, how's your son doing, man?
My son is good, man. Today was take your child to work day.
Yeah, is he here?
He didn't get the memo though. So he gonna be upset a little bit because this was his day to kind of get off from school. So
He could have came up here, did the
hung
5
out.
fingers of death.
yeah,
man.
we're gonna let him. Let him go stay in school.
Let him stay in school. All right, we got Carmelo Anthony here. We want to ask him a question. Hit us directly, 888-742-3345, and we'll get you on the phone with him. So this is the Gillette Clinical Clear Gel. This is the challenge that's taking place right today, right?
It's actually going on right now.
Right now.
The doors open up at 9, but I'll be over there maybe around
Soon, right?
2-ish.
2-ish. And are y'all gonna ask him like real personal questions, like have you ever cheated on that on your taxes?
I don't think the big corporation gonna let me ask those questions.
Oh.
We dealing with something that's bigger than us.
Okay. Yo, it's funny. The Gillette rep just looked up at me like, you mother. Why would you do that, man? All right, let's go to the phone lines. 888-742-3345. We got Renato from DC on the line. Renato, what up?
What's poppin'?
Yo, what's poppin', Sway? What's up? Have a beat.
I'm chilling.
Hey,
You know what I
Bob.
mean?
Yo, Mello, man, you my favorite player, son.
Yo, peace. Thank you, man.
I don't even root for the Wizards. I be rooting for the Knicks. I be like, go Knicks!
I thought you had a question, B.
You got a question, homie?
Yeah, man. Look, man, I love your wife, man. She's a great actress, man. I love that show Power and everything like that. And it's no disrespect to you, but your wife in the scenes that she did in Power, man. How you feel about that? When other brothers got to see your wife acting like that.
I didn't see it. That's real. I didn't even watch it. That's her job. That's the art. That's what she decided to do. So as a man, you gotta support that. But I didn't see it. I won't watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it either. That's my
That's
sister,
real.
man.
Yeah, I won't
That's
watch
a real ass answer though.
I won't watch
man, I swear to you that. Man, I know what my lady was doing. All right, we got Brian from Orlando.
Hey, Brian, what's goody?
Big.
Hey, what's good? What's good, y'all?
Real quick, go ahead. Real quick question.
Yeah, question for Carmelo. I want to ask him about Syracuse University and how he feels about if he feels they were underrated going into the tournament this year.
I feel like we didn't get the credit that we deserved. They looked at Boeheim's situation and they counted us out. And then they saw the difference when the maestro came back. It was night and day. So I definitely thought that we was underrated going into the tournament.
Yeah.
But I called it every game though. When we won the first game, I said, "Yo, we going to Sweet 16 for sure."
Wow. And you
I
just
said,
saw
and
something,
I said we going to the Final Four for sure.
and it happened, and
then it
nobody
happened.
believed it.
And then we was down like 16, 17 in the Final Four in the first half. I got wild texts, emails, and all like, "Your team suck, your school suck."
Yeah.
And then that's when I did the Snapchat after. They
Yeah.
don't want us to win.
Yeah.
They stay away from they.
They is always.
Shout out to Cali.
We got Eastwood from Chicago. Real quick, go ahead, Eastwood. Say it.
Mello, what's good, bro?
We got it. What's happening?
Man, what you think about, since you're in the hot seat, brother, what you think about coming over here to the Bulls? We need you.
See, that's definitely the hot seat. Definitely the hot seat, man. I don't, them days are over with, man. I had an opportunity to, step foot in Chicago, and then it didn't work out for whatever reason. So, now it's on to the next.
Yeah, when we saw you at the All-Star game in Toronto, you said you're not leaving, and you don't know where the rumors are coming from. You leaving the Knicks. Is that the Knicks? Is that still true?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's always rumors. Everybody got to speculate around this
Yeah.
time anyway, end of the season, trying to figure out what's next.
Yeah.
The problem is in New York, it's always what's next.
Yeah.
So it's never no foundation that's laid down. There's never no consistency that's implemented. So, it's sometimes the media and the fans is always about what's next.
Yeah.
But that's just New York. That's anything. Sports, music, fashion is always what's next. So I think that's what keeps everybody here in New York up on their toes.
That's a good point.
Will you watch the championship series?
Yeah. I watched that.
You'll watch that.
I haven't. I watched maybe 2 games so far in the postseason.
Yeah. You ain't
people,
trying to see that.
nah, I don't want to see that, man. People come over to the crib and it's always watch the game. So you're forced to watch the game.
Well, you trying to be in the game.
I'll do something on purpose, like turn on a soccer game or turn on CNN or something. Just when what's up, what's going on? We want to watch the game and all that. But
Well, if you want to watch the Warriors in the championship, I got a 90-inch screen at the house, man. I'm uptown in Harlem. Come holler at me, man.
if they there, I'll be watching.
You want to make a small wager there? Small wager, just a small wager. We could place a quick bet.
When they get there, we'll figure that.
We'll figure that wager out.
We'll
Okay,
figure that
all right.
part out.
It won't be monetary though, because I can't play big bank, take little bank.
$1. So I told you just
4
always bet
quarters.
$1.
I like that.
Okay,
Right.
we'll bet $1. We'll bet $1.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Carmelo Anthony, man, thanks for coming through, brother.
Man, thank you.
All right,
everybody.
man. Hey, man, good to have you here live and in
Always, I
person.
appreciate
All right.
Yep.
All right, that concludes our show. We want to thank Freeway and Scalito for coming by. Also, we also want to thank DB. You almost fell in love today on the show.
I did fall in love
With Mercedes Mason from
Fear the Walking Dead.
All right, we want to thank her for coming by as well. Kelly Kincaid for coming by with First Aid.
Kelly.
Did I forget anybody? Oh, Mac Mall for coming by.
All
Mac Mall
right.
from the Bay.
The
All right.
Bay, yeah.
All right. Tomorrow's show we'll be doing our Fire Friday Cypher.
With the haters.
Who else we got coming by?
Neil.
Oh, she could Neil on cancel.
Aw.
Damn. All right. I won't be in tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we got nothing left to say.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
On Shea 45.